Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I don't feel like doing a full intro because I'm kind of like really upset, and I decided I wanted to come to here with all facts. Like last time I had to do a whole video. You guys know I did a video with the Boss Palace. I came with receipts. Anytime that anything like this happens, I'm going to come with complete receipts, because at the end of the day, I feel like I don't want to bash anybody's business. I feel like I have my own business, and I wouldn't want anybody to bash my business. And I've been super patient in this whole situation, and I'm just trying to keep my composure. I really prayed over it, and I waited some time. Obviously, I'm feeling under the weather because I wasn't feeling good, but I had to pull myself together and get myself together to get on here and to let you guys know basically what's been going on with my business and with this business owner, that which I trusted with my business, So like I said, I have receipts. I made sure that I wrote down dates. I'm not going to go over every single detail because I feel like this thing was like so long and so drawn out. And I feel like I was being super repetitive over and over, especially when speaking to this individual. Basically, I found this YouTuber. I thought she was super, super dope. This is before she had even hit 20K on YouTube. This is before her business had even taken off. I was looking to do lip gloss, and basically I seen that she does lip gloss wholesale. So basically for my business, you guys know that I have a lash line which I launched this year. It's been a lot, and the reason why I didn't want to do too much, because even with my business, I did put my business on pause, but I never didn't give my clients what they paid for. I went above and beyond. I made sure that I did every delivery up to par and everything. And this is the reason why I'm saying this is because I didn't give myself an excuse, because I lost my mom the same day that I launched my business. And that has been very hard on me, especially during the holidays. So basically I don't want to get into that because that's a whole different story for a whole nother day. I want to basically stay on topic with this. But basically I found this girl. Thought she was super dope. She's young, she's a boss, she's black, and I'm all for women empowerment. And I felt like what better than to, link up with somebody that already basically has been doing the business. She had her own lash line at the time, and she had been doing lip gloss. But like I said, she wasn't doing orders to this capacity, and I took that into consideration. Did my research, because I just don't go off of just looking at people. I did my research, you know what I'm saying, looking and just basically seeing that she was on top of her business. She was a boss. She was on top of her YouTube, stuff like that. She was just trying to come up just like me. So I'm just like, okay, girl, I can understand. I really have a heart and I really care, I'm a very caring person. I'm a very compassionate person. I'm a very understanding person, especially when it comes down to certain circumstances, which I'll get into. Like I said, I was supposed to launch my lip gloss. Mind you, I launched my lashes in July. Come August, my lip gloss should have been out. Well, I know it wasn't going to be out, because I will give her this, that she said that when you order from her, it will be between 14 to 21 business days, which I took that into consideration, and I will go over that, like I said, in the video. So basically, the girl, her name is Niche Too Much. Her business name is Lash So Savvy. And I felt like, she was doing really, really good for herself. So I felt like, really wanted to connect with her and, try to do business and then keep this up, because obviously I always wanted to start a lip gloss line, but I really wasn't prepared to make my own lip gloss bases and stuff like that. And I had already started my lash business, and I had did that from the ground up, picking lashes, samples, all that type of stuff. So basically I kind of wanted it to be, somebody that had a little bit more experience and stuff like that. I ordered my lip gloss from her August 13th. Mind you, August 13th, I ordered from her. Now, we are in December. I have still yet to receive any of my lip gloss, anything, and at the end of the day, this is my business. And I take my business seriously, even though I did take my breaks when I felt like I needed to, but I pushed through. I made sure that I got everyone's order out on time and even before time. Everybody has talked about my shipping, that my shipping was on point. Mind you, I had just lost my whole mother, So I just feel like there's absolutely no excuse, especially when you took my money on August 13th. You didn't wait, it's not December and you didn't receive my payment. When you received my payment, you expected me to give you my payment right then and there, so me purchasing, I expect to get what I purchased for. Moving along, I purchased from her August 13th. She said it would be between 14 to 21 business days before I would get my merchandise, which is cool. Mind you, like I said, I just lost my mom. I wasn't in a rush for anything. Like, I basically had shut down my business for a little bit. I had ended up coming back out, relaunching, all that stuff you guys automatically know. So in the time of my relaunch, I should have had lip gloss coming right out after it, because it would have been coming in September. And I feel like my relaunch had happened somewhere around September or something like that. So September 11th would have marked my 21 day, because her policy is 21 days and it doesn't include weekends. And it doesn't include the day that you purchase. So my 21 day that I had ordered from her, it would have been September 11th, right? So at the time her mom was working with her, I know that her mom had ended up stopped working with her. So I was in communication with her mom. Now there was a lot of text messages that I had prior to that I communicated back and forth with her mom. And then there's a lot of text messages that I ended up deleting, because I just don't keep a whole bunch of messages. But I do have the ending messages that we had, the ending conversations that we had before her mom stopped working. September 11th had came around. I did not receive my merchandise. So I believe I reached out to them. I reached out to her mom, and her mom, I will have like all of because I record off of my phone, so I can't read to you guys verbatim what I said and then stuff like that. So I just kind of jotted down as much as I could. But I reached out to her mom. I will put the screenshots on the screen so you guys can see. And her mom basically told me that I would receive my purchase before September 23rd, which was cool, I was, like I said, I was understanding, because at the time, I guess she was basically going through something where she had court with some girl, and basically she wanted to get the orders out before she had court. She had to go out of state or whatever. So her mom and her was working around the clock to basically get our orders out. So I was just being patient during the whole process, didn't go off, didn't cuss anybody out, didn't do any of that. You know what I'm saying? She had court around this time, and she was basically telling us that she was going to have our stuff out by this date. So mind you, I asked for an exact date because I have not received my merchandise past September 11th. Now it's September 23rd. So I'm asking, can you give me a specific date of when I will receive my stuff? So her mom gave me the exact date, which she told me, which would be September 23rd. Now, mind you, it is October 9th. And mind you, there is something wrong with her ordering website, to where when you try to order wand tubes, for some reason it picks, you can either order wand tubes or you can order kind of tubes. I didn't want these tubes. I wanted wand tubes, but basically there was a problem with her website, which I feel like it was on her end, but I just went with it. I said whatever, because basically she was just saying if you guys didn't order it, then you guys are just going to get the plastic tubes. You guys aren't going to get the wand tubes or whatever. So mind you, since I'm having this problem with them, I basically asked the mom, can I be compensated for the wand tube, just to compensate a paying customer that has already paid their money and is well beyond that date. What do you want to satisfy your customer? I feel like I'm not an irate customer. I've been completely, respectful and everything like that. Basically, her mom said that she would talk to her daughter, which is Niche, and she said that she would basically get back to me. She did not respond back to me. That was October 9th. Now we're fast forwarding to October 21st. And then that's when I was told that the orders would be going out Friday. She said that she would double check about the lip gloss tubes. You know, she would talk to her daughter. Basically, what I was informed is that her daughter said it was okay and that they were going to send my stuff out and I was going to get the wand tubes, which did not get the wand tubes nor the merchandise. Okay, so now fast forward. It was a Black Friday coming up. Now, I just feel like this. As a business person, if you don't have your business taken care of, which I understand that now her business has went all the way to another level. She hit 20K on YouTube, which is what, you know, like, congratulations to her. I really feel like, okay, you a boss. Like, I really like mess with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, as a Black woman, mind you, there's Black Friday coming around. I just feel like as a business person, if you haven't taken care of the business and the orders that are backed up from before, you should not be having a Black Friday. That's just my personal opinion. But whatever she wanted to do, like I said, I was told that I was going to be compensated. My stuff was going to be here. So I just really didn't too much get into that or whatever. Then on top of all of that, she had a business seminar, which is coming in January. And I feel like if you're going to hold a business seminar, you should just be on top of your business. I feel like as a business person, everybody want to be an entrepreneur. Everybody want to be a boss. And I'm not taking away from, like, she really does her thing. Like, she have generated over $100,000 dollars in her business, and which is cool, and congratulations to you. If your foundation is shaky, I just feel like you should take a step back, especially if you're trying to hold a business seminar but your business is not up to par. You know what I mean? And for me, I took a step back off of my business. I shut my stuff down. You know what I mean? And I was just gonna wait until my lip gloss came. I was gonna package all my lip gloss, and boom, I was gonna come back out. Like you guys have been seeing, like, I don't tell you guys every single thing that I go through. You guys know majority of a lot of things, but there's a lot of things that's been happening to me behind the scenes, like, that has just been like, you know, like, and I just put on a game face and I pushed through. Just gonna push through with my lip gloss line, just like I pushed through with the second relaunch. You know, I took the time off. I took a couple of weeks off, but in the time that I was taking a couple of weeks off, I'm always working behind the scenes. Like, I'm not just sitting still and not doing anything. So when my lashes that was coming out for the relaunch, I was behind the scenes working on the next relaunch, trying to get the lip glosses situated so by the time I relaunch again, like, I'm consistently bringing you guys something if I'm taking a break, you know? And that's just how I feel like with business. When it comes down to business, like, I feel like if you're going to do a business seminar or if you're going to continue to do business, you need to take care of the orders that you have not taken care of, you know? Okay, so anyways, I know, because I'm rambling, I'm really upset at this point, but I'm trying to keep it together once again, because I'm not trying to bash this woman, because this is her business, you know? And I feel like as Black women, we should not be tearing each other down. And so that's why this is not to tear her down or to tear her business down. But when you decide that you don't want to respond to a paying customer, when you took my money, what if I decided I didn't want to pay you and I took your merchandise? You would never allow that. So I just don't understand. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just trying to make it make sense. Like, business is business, right? So fast forward to October 29th. Mind you, okay, so let's go back. Last time I talked to them, like I told you, was October 21st, which I was told that my stuff would be sent out on Friday. Now it's October 29th. I still have not received anything. And all I asked for was an update. Can I have an update? And Niche said, so I went to her Instagram. Now I go to her Instagram and I'm Instagramming her from my personal page. And because at this time, her mom has stopped working, doing orders and stuff like that. I know that there was a lot being going on. Mind you, I am being as reasonable, as patient, as understanding as I can possibly be, because I see her getting on her lives and basically she's saying people are calling her, cussing her out, which I understand now, because at the end of the day, everybody doesn't think like me. Like, at the end of the day, that's somebody's business. Like, you don't care about somebody else's business, so why should they care about yours? I took matters into my own hand. I stopped talking to her mom because obviously I found out that her mom had stopped working for her. So now I went to her personal page and I decided to DM her personal page from my personal page. And so she told me that the order would be out on Saturday. So what she did was she made a tracking number, which, mind you, I have my own business once again. So when she created the tracking number, I'm thinking that she's getting ready to send the product out, correct? Because that's what I do. When I make tracking numbers, when anybody that's on here that's purchased from me, when you received your tracking number, you instantly seen that it was sent off to the post office and they told you the date that you will receive your product. I never once even got anything. So she just created a tracking number and then didn't do anything. So I feel like I'm taking that as you being conniving, you being deceiving, and you being manipulative, you being just plain out disrespectful, when I've been nothing but respectful to her. So now this is October 29th. Fast forward, now we're down to November. We went from August all the way to now we're in November. November 3rd, I asked her for my tracking number. Like, can I have my tracking number or whatever? So she did not DM me on November 3rd. At all. So then I DM'd her again November 13th, and I will put the receipts here because I can't remember verbatim what I said. I only jotted down a little bit of stuff here just to go over. So basically, I contacted her again. That was November 3rd. Now this is November 13th, 10 days later. Which I am being super patient. Look at as much time has went on since I still have not received my product. I haven't received the tracking number, anything. So basically, she printed out the thing, and so I'm thinking that my stuff is coming, still hasn't came. So November 14th, she contacts me the next day after November 13th and tells me that my order was already done. So by saying my order is done, that means that my stuff should be coming to me. Like, I feel like it should be at my home. At this point, you're saying that you contacted me and out your own mouth, you say that my order is done. There's nothing, she never said anything back. Then I contacted her Sunday, which was the 15th. And I'll insert the contact that I put there. And then I went over to her YouTube because now it's like, I feel like you're playing with me. You're taking my kindness for weakness. And I just feel like that you have outstepped your grace period with me. And I just feel like now I'm up to here. Like, I want to know, like, where's my stuff? And I know a lot of you guys are probably thinking like, okay, girl, why you just didn't get your money back? I didn't want my money back because I wanted the merchandise. I wanted the product that I bought, obviously, because it's for my business. That's why I was willing to wait as long, and I was being as patient because I'm thinking like, okay, maybe God is trying to give me time to, calm down. Since I lost my mom, I'm going through the whole grieving stage and things like that. You know what I'm saying? So maybe God is just doing this for a certain reason. So that's why I was really being way more patient along the lines of with the situation that was going on. I see that she gets on YouTube and now she's making a whole bunch of videos. First of all, she did a YouTube video saying that nobody was getting refunds, which I feel like you are not entitled to tell anybody that they can't get their money back because you took their money. You know what I mean? Without giving them their merchandise. She said out her own mouth that she doesn't have great customer service and that she doesn't respond back to people because she just feels like she's answering the same thing over and over. It doesn't matter. You took somebody's money. If you have to answer the same thing until you were blue in the face, that's just what you have to do as a business owner. Or you shouldn't be a business owner. That's just the end. That's just that on that. And if I'm wrong, please correct me down in the comment section down below. But I know I'm not wrong because like I said, I am a business owner and I went through things and I understand. Then she tried to say that she had COVID, all this other stuff. Like, you have so many different excuses and you're making so many videos. Why don't you respond back to the people whose money that you took? You're taking the time out to make these videos because you don't want to address everyone individually, but you individually took everybody's money. So I feel like you should address everybody individually. That's just how I feel, especially as being a business person. You went on and you decided that you were going to do a Black Friday knowing that you were backed up with orders from August. And you decided to do that. And then your next month is about to be a whole nother year. And I still haven't received what I should have gotten 3-4 months ago. I went to her YouTube because I am still being a patient person. I'm sorry, you guys. Like, I'm trying to speed this up because I really have been feeling really, really weak. And I just had to get up to make this video. Like, I feel like I really don't feel good, but I'm ending off this video. But basically, I went to her YouTube and I commented under her thing, because you're making a whole bunch of YouTube videos and you're talking about being a boss and you're doing all these entrepreneur videos, but yet you have yet to contact anybody, especially including me. You know what I'm saying? And you told me that you were going to give me my stuff a certain date. I was given a certain date that my stuff should have been here. So it should have been here. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about any of that. You know what I mean? And you took my money willingly. So you should be willing to repeat yourself as many times as you have to, because you took my money. That's just that on that. And you took everybody else's money, you know? So she made YouTube videos, and then I went under her YouTube video. I wasn't trying to be disrespectful. So I just told her, basically, because she wasn't responding to my main page. So I went under her thing and I said, okay, like, can you respond to my DM that I sent you on my business page, which I will post here. And then she still hasn't responded, yet to respond. But then you're making consistent videos about being a boss, being an entrepreneur, being this, being that. But why aren't you taking care of the business that you should be taking care of? And then when I wrote, you never responded back to me. You know what I'm saying? And that's what's making me even more mad, because it's like I am a paying customer and you took my money. And you didn't have a problem with taking my money, and you didn't have a problem with taking everybody else's money. So you shouldn't have a problem with doing problem control and problem solving and having customer service. Or you shouldn't be in a business. You say that you don't do good customer service and this and that, and you don't want to respond to people and this and that, then you shouldn't be in a business. You should definitely not be having an entrepreneur seminar. And I just feel like I want my stuff. Like, can I get my stuff? Now that I had to go all the way out my way to make a whole video, like, can I get my stuff? Like, you know what I'm saying? I brought you receipts. I brought, like, what more do you, like, you know? Like, and I feel like I should be compensated and getting the wand tube for what you did. You still wanted to give me the squeeze tubes. And as a businesswoman, I would have said, you know what? I messed up. And because I messed up, I'm just going to give you the wand tubes, because I messed up so far back that you order all the way in August, and now we're in December, almost into January, a whole nother year. Like, when am I gonna get my stuff? Like, at this point, I'm so sorry, you guys. Like, I really don't feel good at all, but I had to do this video. I wanted to get this video out, and you guys know, like, I don't do this. Like, when I did the Boss Palace, I came with receipts. Anytime that I'm gonna do stuff like this, I'm going to come with receipts, because I'm not about to play with nobody's business, because I really don't want nobody playing with mine, you know? So I thank you guys for watching. Please do not forget to comment, like, share, and subscribe. And girl, if you see this video, can I get my stuff? Like, what's tea? Can I get a response? Can I get an answer now? Like you do YouTube, I do YouTube too. You want to make videos? I'm going to make a video too. Like, can you make a YouTube video responding and telling me when I'm going to receive my stuff? Like,